timeout game. Gave up a lead to lose, but you're right, 4 very different ball games. This one all Montreal. Calvillo fires. Darren Diedrich. And it looks like the chains will be moving again. Converting second down again are the Alouettes.
Well, after back-to-back plays to Avon Coburn, he goes out. Darren Diedrich comes in his place. Same result. How about this pass protection? Mind you, it's easy when it's a 2-man rush.
First and 10 inside the 45. Calvillo again. Another reception. And here comes the Cahoon. Beloved sports athletes in this town, he and Anthony Calvillo. It will be second and short, so here comes Adrian McPherson.
There's no lull for the Montreal Alouettes at halftime. Strictly a business mission for them here today.
It's the kind of team they've been. Business-like. In the Trestman era, just go out and win. Get to the Grey Cup game. There, Adrian McPherson. Loose ball. Whistle had blown. Willie Pyle was taking off with the football. Ricky Foley wants Jim Barker to throw a challenge flag.
Now Jim Barker's going to wait to hear from his spotters on this one. Willie Pyle rips the ball out of there, but McPherson was already down in the pile.
Jim Barker, who at one time was with the Alouettes, and of course then a few years later the Calgary Stampeders, former Argo coach back in the late 90s. First year at the helm of the Argos, who had only won 7 games over the previous 2 seasons. Now Bratton. Slicing and dicing right now, the Alouettes. Doing it in so many different ways.
Well, the Owls use their pre-snap motion so well to set things up, create confusion, get pre-snap reads for Anthony Calvillo. But one thing they do better than anybody is distribute the ball to all their different receivers.
7 different Alouettes have caught a ball from Anthony Calvillo here.
Double cut.
Conversely, the Argos have only used 4 receivers. Coburn on second down and short yardage. Try to strip it from him again. Spot looks like it's a first down. It is.
The Alouettes have eaten up close to 5 minutes on this drive. You can just sense the Toronto defense starting to wear down.
Body language of Jim Barker right there. What do you do? What do you do against the so-called beast of the East, the Montreal Alouettes? Been so dominant in this decade. Coburn, look out! He'll score! What a game for Avon Coburn. And like the Jamel Richardson touchdown earlier, how easy did they make it look?
Well, this is just tremendous execution. Everywhere you see a white jersey, you've got a red jersey blocking them up. Kerry Carter, the fullback, started the celebration about 5 yards out for Avon Coburn.
Caps off a 90-yard drive by the Alouettes. Taking it to the Argos now. 34-6.
Look.
And Avon Coburn. And And a dejected bunch of Toronto Argonauts. This game started to seriously resemble last year's Eastern Final. The Alouettes spanked BC 56-18. Argos have no answer right now.
Well, the Montreal Alouettes have used those 2 weeks to go back and look at some game film from earlier in the year. We said it off the top. Their best offensive performance against the Argos came with Avon Coburn doing his thing.
Chad Owens has to find the sideline, and he brings it to the midfield stripe. 48-yard return. And now frustrations on the sideline. Ricky Foley in, Kevin Huntley in. Frustrated Toronto Argonaut team. And finally, they clear it up. There's a penalty flag down. We'll tell you about it when we come back to Montreal.
Both of them, my baby and my unborn baby. I love you. Everybody that's supporting this team.
Avon Coburn getting a shout out. RJ Franklin warming up. Better warm up today in Calgary. Stampeders and Rough Riders following this ball game. Western Final. Penalty against the Alouettes on that return. Diamond Ferry getting into it and making the catch over the top. Spencer Watt brings it immediately close to the red zone, and now trailing the Alouettes 34-6.
It's a good response by the Argos with a nice kickoff return. Follow that up with the completion to Watt. The time's a ticking.
Have to find the end zone. Haven't had a sniff yet so far today. 3.5 to go, third quarter. In the din here at Olympic Stadium. Out of the backfield, Corey Boyd, and looks like he got hurt immediately as Chip Cox supplied the hit. He's up.
Corey Boyd's gotten up slowly the last couple of times that he's touched the football.
Right there.
Procedure, Toronto, no end. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
And that's the worst pain right there. You do all of that and the penalty brings it back. So Corey Boyd, grimacing, goes back to the sideline.
Well, Boyd looked like he kind of grabbed at his left knee as he fell to the field on that play, and it was after a low tackle by Cox that he first limped off as well.
So 1st and 15 from the 25. 6 receivers set for Lemon. Crossing pattern for Spencer Watt inside the 20. Spencer Watt, who had a breakout game, final game of the season at Molson Stadium in Montreal, had a couple of touchdown grabs. Product of Simon Fraser University, a 3rd-round pick of the Argos.
Well, back at the line of scrimmage, keep an eye on the Argos center. Dominic Picard, he wanted a hands to the face call against J.P. Bakaziak, the Montreal defensive tackle, who popped his helmet right off on that play.
2nd and 7. Big rush, floater, wobbler. Jermaine Copeland wanted a penalty interference call. And once again, Jim Barker is going to bring out the kick team on 3rd down and 7.
This series that began with Diamond Ferry getting into it with Chad Owens on the kickoff return. Diamond Ferry gets the last laugh with the big hit on the Argo quarterback, Cleo Lemon.
And probably had a few words into the ear hole of Cleo Lemon's helmet. Diamond Ferry, who's been used even on kick returns this year, versatile linebacker. Prefontaine inside the 25-yard line. Kick is up. And so far today, Noel Prefontaine has done all the scoring. 3 field goals. That's it to show for the Argos.
Big play team is running out of time with 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Minutes to go, third. Fourth quarter still ahead. The 98th Grey Cup is on TSN. Covered better than ever. Extended pregame coverage at 1 Eastern next week, 10 a.m. Pacific kickoff. The big game, 6 Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. The Grey Cup on TSN next Sunday. The way it's looking right now, Anthony Calvillo and the Alouettes are going to go back to the big show. Richardson again. They've hardly made any mistakes. You look at the one pick by Sean Smalls. Kind of threw into coverage. Calvillo's been on his game. Alouettes, obviously that bye week, as you mentioned earlier, they went to work.
Well, they're a team that's figured out their routine. This is their third consecutive year having that bye week under Mark Trestman. He's got the routine down. His players understand what they need to do to be ready to play after that 2-week layoff. And quite frankly, you're also game planning for opponents you may not know in that first week who you're going to be playing against. You start prepping for both teams, but you just add some concepts that you can use against anybody, some new wrinkles that any potential opponent hasn't seen.
Worked well today as Richardson gets worked on. Let's go down to Sarah Orlesky on the sideline.
Rod, we've seen Corey Boyd limping. He's on the bike right now. They've told him to stay warm, try to keep loose so the muscles don't seize up. He told me it's his right hip that's bothering him. I asked him if he'd be able to go. He says, you don't hear me chirping. They're going to have to take me off on a cart before I leave this game.
Thank you, Sarah. That's been the MO for Corey Boyd. Very spiritual young man. Former 7th-round draft pick in the NFL. Almost everywhere he's gone to try to make it in pro football, something has got in the way, mostly injuries. And you'd have to tear him away from the locker room now, tear the uniform off his back to keep him from playing.
Well, Corey Boyd is a young man who is very appreciative of the opportunity that he has to be playing professional football.
Had a concussion in the preseason. Told to stick around, and the Argos, that was the best move they ever made. Had tears in his eyes when he realized that he was going to be able to do it and come back and play pro football again. Here's our game story brought to you by Mr. Lube.
Well, overall, the lack of offense from the Toronto Argonauts, particularly quiet. The guys they lean on, Boyd and Owens.
Certainly this guy.
Avon Coburn, the big story here for Montreal. He took over this football game late in the first quarter. Has been the most dominant performer out here.
How dominant have the Alouettes been in this decade? The 8th time since 2000 the Montreal has played in an Eastern final. Only loss at home back in 2004. Coincidentally against the Argos, who went on to win the Grey Cup. Calvillo wants Darren Diedrich to go, and he throws it out of bounds. Under a minute now, third quarter. Almost everything has gone right for the Alouettes since the get-go. Pass to Jamel Richardson for a touchdown. Tim Maypre, touchdown return. They've continued to sprint away here in this third quarter. An audible here from Calvillo changes the play. 2nd and 10. Time again over the middle. And the Owls will boot it away. Final 23 ticks of the third.
A misfire there from Anthony Calvillo. The Argos' Aaron Taylor coming up the middle, got a little bit of pressure on Calvillo, forced him to step up and throw this football. You had a little bit of a sense coming into this football game that close game may favor the Argos.
Yeah.
But if the Owls were going to win it, it would be somewhat convincing, and that's the message they've sent through the first 3 quarters.
High snap. The ball gets it away. Chad Owens waiting for it to bounce. A no yards call. Fumble. Picked up. And into the end zone. But it looks like it did hit the Alouettes. So this play most assuredly will come back and be Argo football. Raymond Fontaine, former Argo pick.
No yards. Montreal. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So the Argos will scrimmage from their 26-yard line, and right now they're going to need some miracles here in the 4th quarter coming up. Have to start stretching the field, something they haven't been able to do. Here's where the ball
It hits the foot of Avon Coburn down in coverage. Jim Barker argued for the 15-yard penalty because he didn't try to get out of the way of the bouncing ball.
Lemon, the option, the pitch, and sandwich. Andre Dury in the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters down, 1 to go. The Alouettes 15 minutes away from another trip to another Grey Cup.
My investment plan is broken. I'd like to return it.
Did you get this here?
No.
May I?
Please.
Yeah, it's broken. It's okay. We can build you a 5-year plan to manage risk, change course, and fix things before
It gets to this.
Talk to a Scotia advisor for a new way to think about investing for your future. If you don't, who will? Let the saving begin. You're richer than you think. Scotiabank.
Set their imaginations free with gifts that are thrilling to get and to give. Future Shop. Exciting stuff.
Coast to coast, football fans have been waiting for this date all season long. You can feel the tension mounting. It's come down to this day and the biggest celebration of our game. Who will rise to the occasion? This is it, Canada. The 98 Grey Cup is underway on TSN.